Yeah, and Max Tegmark calls it Moloch, right? This
I
race
love
to the
that
bottom.
analogy, yeah.
Yeah, it's this concept, that's I guess been around for quite some time, that prisoner's dilemma, that we race to the bottom. And again, with Google, you saw it a bit, whereas the Google Bard initial demonstration, was a PR kind of a nightmare. The stock price faltered, but when they came back, it was a better version, and it was now connected to the live internet. Mm-hmm. And it was almost like they took one more step closer to the bottom,
Exactly.
to stay competitive. Exactly. Maybe that's a simplistic way of looking at that, but that was the way I try to explain it to my students, is that now they said, okay, we're gonna see you and raise you because we have $1 trillion of market cap or $2 trillion that we have to protect. And like you said, if Sundar doesn't do it, they'll get rid of him and someone else will do that.
Exactly the challenge we're at. And I think that the truth of the matter is that as you rightly said, I'll see you and raise you is what's happening today. It is the gold rush all over again. It is the internet bubble all over again. And yes, there will be fallout in the process, but in my personal view, we're just going to see more and more and more. There's no stopping it.
Some people do equate this to the dot-com bubble. You saw that. I was the CFO of a dot-com startup in New York City at the ripe age of 27. And we raised $15 million. It was called luxuryfinder.com. You could buy like a jet on our website. It was a bunch of wealthy people in New York and the Hamptons that put money in, like Leon Black and all these people. And I was just watching it happen. It went up and then it crashed down. And for a couple of years, you couldn't say the word tech in New York City or someone would want to punch you in the face. 3 years later, Google kind of was started and it came about. And I remember the days, I remember the madness going on. I remember all my buddies in finance like telling me to stop talking about the internet, and I was saying this is Columbus in the New World, etc. How does AI differ from that?
It doesn't at all. I mean, remember at the end of the day, if you remember all of the, Commerce One and eGrocer and all of those, I don't remember even the names anymore, who disappeared completely, but the internet continued. Right? And the internet continued at a pace that most people didn't understand, because at the time they thought that the dot-com bubble was, the disappearance of the money was the disappearance of the internet. It was the redistribution of the money that was the rise of the internet. And you'll see that here as well. I mean, I have so many investment firms asking my advice on where to invest in AI, and I can attempt to look intelligent, but anywhere you will invest, you'll make money. So, right, you will lose a good chunk of your portfolio on startups that will fail, and there is a criteria to minimize that chunk, right? But if you invest in a sector at large, AI in healthcare, you will grow. It's just inevitable. It's money flow. Money is coming in, and the sector will continue to grow. The question really that I think humanity has never ever answered is the fact that we can do it does not necessitate that we should do it. And I think with artificial intelligence specifically, I think humanity should stop and ask, do we need this? Because we literally are handing over our only distinct advantage as a flimsy biological being, as a species, we're handing that over within years. I'm not saying tens of years, and I know there are very varying views on this, and so I'm putting my neck on the line and saying within years, probably before 2029, we'll see an AGI that surpasses human intelligence.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.